Time to get to the man cave.
Yo, yo, yo. Relax Wednesday. Where we been at? Where we
Yeah.
been at? It's been
Been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, man, we want to make sure it stay fresh. You know what I mean? And we don't want to just keep regurgitating the same stuff every week. Now we want to take some time to do some stuff and come back with some stuff. You know what I mean? You know, anything, everything, and nothing at all. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Yes, sir. Salute, salute, salute. And Tanya said she remembers 6:30 too, like me. I know I ain't tripping.
I'm telling you.
It's like 6:30 to 7:15.
Mike, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
We can't both be tripping.
Mike is podcasting out.
Maybe
Mike, you done so many shows. You do so many shows, bro. You just mixing up. You don't remember.
Well, because I know I do the one at 8 every
remember,
Wednesday too.
We used to do Tuesday. We did Tuesday at 6:30, then Wednesday at 6:30. Promise you, it was 6:30 every time.
Because you don't be home by 6.
Because I don't be home. Damn, I don't be home in time to do it at 6. I would always be scrambling. That was never the case. That's
We
why
were doing
did it
Tuesdays at
6:30.
6.
No, we wasn't. Tuesday was 6:30.
Every Tuesday we did at 6 because we had to for Roku.
Well, for Roku, I'm talking about before that. I ain't talking about Tuesday. Wednesday never changed, is what I'm saying. But people, we are back with anything, everything, and nothing though, because I really don't have nothing to talk about. But
we're doing good. We're doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, we doing good. I like to see people in the comments as soon as we start. I love it. How are you doing, Mike? How you been? What's going on, man?
I don't know. Just getting through another.
Doing 70,000 shows.
Hey, got to get the name out there.
Yeah, and you're right.
Got to get the brand out there. That's what I'm doing.
But you got to take some time to, so you don't burn out on it, man.
I ain't gonna burn out. I'm just talking. That's all.
Salute, Alan. What's good, man?
What's going on, Alan? I know you upset. We ain't gonna talk about.
So
I'm gonna say one thing about sports. I know you upset.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
You're a Cowboy fan, and I know you upset. But it's all right.
I ain't even mad. We can do it because it's the playoffs. So if y'all want to talk about some sports on Relax Wednesday, it's cool. We can relax and talk about some sports. It's fine. But you don't think there's no point to where you can burn out doing this?
Nah, because listen, I'm not doing anything but chilling anyways, and I just go on here and I talk. Most of the time it's just sports. It's whatever.
See,
basketball, football, you know.
Right. Okay.
And we do whatever we do. I do the shit with the kid, you know, with the kid and, you know, his
crew. We're going to get to that too because I want to talk to you about that too and see how you feel about that and all that. But me personally, I ain't going to say I'm going to ever burn out on it unless I just, you know, the media company blow up when we become billionaires like we plan to be. You know what I mean? Then I'm done with it. You know, once I get so much money, I'm cool. I'll fund it all, but I'm not going to be doing this.
I'll stay on it.
I'm not going because I'm going to love something else is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm going to probably love something else more because the business side of everything is what I really want to do. And we, like we always say, man, we was just talking sports. Next thing you know, we got a podcast. Now we trying to build a network. So, but I appreciate all all the shows you go on. I appreciate it because it's doing what it do. So don't think I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, not at all.
You know what I mean? But I just don't want you to be doing so much that you ain't got no time for nothing else. Is what I'm saying.
Shit. I got nothing else to do anyway.
Yeah, but still, man, don't do that. Don't do that. But
yes, Dylan, Michigan's the national champs. I know.
I don't want to talk about that.
See a Wolverine fan. He hasn't rubbed it in my face yet. It's all right,
I don't want to
Dylan,
talk about that, man. I don't want to talk about that. But
you guys got yours.
All seriousness, y'all got y'all's off. Y'all deserved it because y'all was the best team.
Yes.
As a Buckeye fan, we don't hate when you deserve it. Y'all deserved it.
Hell no.
3 straight years, y'all deserved it. So, congratulations to Michigan. And I said Michigan. I didn't say that team up north. Pay all respects. but I'm telling you, we back though. We back. Next year we will win the Big Ten.
I think so too.
Or Ryan Day fired. He don't got no choice.
Yeah, Ryan Day's gone next year if he can't get his shit right.
Yeah.
If he can't get his shit right, he's out of there.
Who wanted to talk about the Cowboys? We can get that out
No,
the
I
way
just
first.
know Allen's a Cowboy fan. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
That's why I was saying that
They
shit.
just did what Cowboys do. You know
It is
what
what
they
they did.
what
They.
a
I
game you
mean,
should go win, you lose every time in the playoffs. It's just how it is. That's
it's watching that game. It was just. It hurt me to watch it. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. It just hurt me to see that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dylan says it's fitting that the Buckeyes won in 2014 when the CFP started, and Michigan wins the last 14 format. You know
Yep,
that it is. Not
yep,
only is it those two teams, the Big Ten was at the
yeah.
beginning and at the
And
end.
at the end, yes sir, yes sir. And I'm
We're
with that
always
a
there, no
hundred
matter what.
percent.
And again, it doesn't matter if it is that team up north or if it's O State. We're always there.
We always there. And you know what's so crazy? Even if Harbaugh leave, I think Michigan's still going. It ain't gonna change nothing.
No, I
And
think
I,
whoever the crybaby is, Moore. I think he steps up and becomes the head coach. I mean, he might cry after every game, but
it's
he'll
fine
step up
though.
and be the coach. He was a good
It's
coach.
fine
He
though. He
stepped
was a
in
good
for him as
coach.
interim.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Both times he was gone, and I think he did a hell of a job. That'd be the coach for him.
Yeah, but too much praise. No, no, not too much. Not too much on Michigan though.
Well, not too much. I mean, I'm just saying. I think that's a good coach because Harbaugh is leaving. I personally believe he's going to the Chargers. Personally
Well,
believe that
he
he
met
loves
with the
Herbert.
Falcons too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be there. I don't think he wants that because they don't have a quarterback. He would have to work it, and
Answer
he
one
loves
question
Justin
for me.
Herbert.
Why does everybody think Harbaugh leaving Michigan? Because that's been the reports, but I ain't heard him say nothing. But the media said it. So like, why is
Because
everybody
he's
thinking
already
he
out
gonna leave?
there looking for other jobs. He's
But
leaving.
that just because he taking the interviews don't mean he gonna leave.
Allen says showing emotion is better than just clapping. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't know if I'm crying after every game.
Nah, 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 nah.
I just don't know if I'm doing that. Dylan goes, one thing you can always count on is Dallas to fold in the playoffs like an origami class, and because
Every
he
single
don't
time.
follow.
And that's crazy because they could have the best line, they could have the best defense, they could have the best running backs and a mediocre, but they ain't had the best quarterback. I mean, I guess statistically Dak's been the best quarterback a few years. Romo was the best quarterback maybe 1 or 2 years, maybe. Statistically with the numbers in the regular season. But they'll have all of that, get to the playoffs and lose. And even if they win that first game, because they got maybe like 4 wins, I think Romo got 2 and Dak got 1 or 2, maybe. I don't
He got
even know.
2.
Yeah, so they probably got 4. So it's like, come on, man. You got all of this, the best that, the best this, the best that, and y'all go to this game and just lose like that. Like, come on, man. It's like, where was the effort, and how does that happen every year? Like, that's what I don't understand about Dallas.
All
How the
right.
hell
Well,
does that happen every year?
I'm gonna get to that. Hold on. Dylan says he don't agree with NCAA rules. That's talking about Harbaugh and why he believes Harbaugh is leaving Michigan. That's why he
Yeah.
believes that, and I 100% agree with that. Harbaugh's done with all the craziness, all that shit. I mean, he's ready to be back in the pros.
All right, so
Where's
if
Allen?
he,
Allen says we may end up with Belichick now. I disagree.
yeah, I do
I,
too.
I 100% disagree.
I keep hearing that, but I disagree.
I don't think he's going to put up with it. He already dealt with Robert Kraft and his ways. He's not going to go deal with Jerry Jones and that shit too.
Oh, I can't hear nothing.
Oh, difficulties. You good? But he's not going to deal with Jerry Jones and his shit too. So I truly believe that Belichick actually winds up somewhere
Can you
that
hear me,
still
Mike?
has a coach. Yeah, I hear you. But so Belichick,
Technical
and this is what I've already said, my hot take is Sirianni gets fired
Fuck.
and Belichick steps in the Eagles. I mean, it's a hot ass take for that, and I really think that's what happens.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What the fuck?
Yes, and they do both have two.
I can't hear him though. I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Lions' first playoff win since I was born.
Can you
It
hear
is
me?
crazy. Lions
Can
make
you hear me?
that. Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
The Lions won that playoff game barely, but it was a hell of a game though. You think about it. The script writers had this one set up. You know,
I'm
YJ
gonna
has
go out
technical.
and come back in.
All right,
All right,
YJ has technical difficulties here. You had Goff, who McVay said, "Hey, I don't think we believe in this boy no more. You know, he blonde-headed prep boy. We get him out of here. Gone, gone. Bring in Stafford. We're gonna trade Stafford. Bringing him in. We make that move." Goff goes to Detroit, starts doing something that is unheard of.
I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties, people.
Technical,
Sorry
yeah,
about
I
that.
explained to him. Hey, now there's an echo. I can hear me.
You can hear you. I don't hear no echo. I don't, bruh.
That's all right. I'll deal with it as long as you good.
Yeah, oh no, I'm good. It's fine on my end.
But the Lions got the first win.
Been
Since
about
Dylan was
20-some
born,
years.
he said, yeah. But again, they made that trade. Goff went there and showed us and said, "Hey, I still am the guy. I've did everything. I made this right."
Yeah.
There is an echo for them. Dylan's saying there's an echo on it.
Well, nothing's plugged in on mine.
Plug your headset back in and put it on your ears.
Hold on. It ain't even on no more.
I don't know why I'm hearing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say all that's turned off. I turned the mixer off, the board, everything is off.
I don't know.
It's not even connected to the computer no more or nothing. Everything fine on my end. I don't know. It's the audio is it's still an echo, man. How bad is the echo? Is it real bad?
Yeah, I sound like I'm myself talking. As loud as I'm talking.
You might have to go out and come back in.
I go out and shut it down.
Oh, because I don't hear an echo on my end.
You're not gonna hear it.
Yeah. It's weird, man.
See?
It's still weird.
Nothing to do with me.
Yeah, so I don't. It's just the regular laptop. The regular how I always do it.
Hello?
I hear it now, the reverb, whatever you just put on.
Yeah, I was messing around.
Oh, yeah. See, this is regular laptop right now. And I went out and came back in. If you want me to do it again?
Plug your headphones into the laptop.
Nah, it don't plug into the laptop.
Your laptop doesn't have a thing for that?
No, hell no. Maybe it does. Hold on, let me see. Cause shit, I got an external thing for every other drive on this. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them turn into a tablet and shit.
Yeah. I usually
You
should have a plug for that. Hello? I still hear myself.
Yeah,
Damn,
see,
I don't know what the hell it is.
and it didn't even go through the. Look, we doing this. Hold on, let me see. I gotta change the.
You good?
Yeah, is it still?
There's no echo now. All right. Got it going. All right. Back to the Lions.
Man, damn. I'm sorry, I'm not an audio guy, but you know.
All right, all that. Lions did their thing. Won that game.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell said he was going to kill everybody if they didn't. So they did. Thank God.
Yeah.
Been a
Dan Campbell's a
massacre in
good coach,
Detroit.
man. I like Dan Campbell.
I do too.
Yeah, for sure.
Allen says Harbaugh's leaving is the same reason Saban retired. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Saban did a lot for health too. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
that's what he
because
said.
of the NCAA rules.
Yeah,
I think that was health too.
But I think he just said that just to say that. You know what I mean? I'm sure it has something to do with it, but the main reason is probably the rules. Because he was the main person complaining about the NIU stuff.
Yeah, but I also think you got that from Urban. You know, you can say that and then leave and then come back and be cool.
it's just weird now, man. Like they trying to get sanctions and stuff on it, and to get the government involved because it's the
Well,
wild
because
wild west.
they want to make it to where it's regulated, not just hey, somebody's going to pay somebody 20 million for one
Yes,
year.
yes, that's gonna ruin the game. Why do I
Like, and
need to
that
go to
that
the next
that
level
will
and be
ruin the
good?
game.
Yeah,
That'll ruin it big time.
you won't have to go to the next level and be good if I'm 20 million up before I ever go to the league. I don't
Look,
care if
this is
like
why
what.
this whole year, like they were saying, Marvin Harrison was debating: should I go? Should I not? I don't understand why he didn't stay.
He could have
Somebody
stayed.
offered him.
Yes,
Someone offered him 20 million to stay for that one year. You could have took that 20 million and then still went in the
and
top
got
five
drafted.
next year
Yes,
because
maybe
there's no
top one.
quarterbacks. No big quarterbacks are coming. No, I mean there are going to be some, but it ain't going to
Come
be
on,
like
man. He
this
would
year.
have. He's a Heisman year on his hand if he come back from his
Yes, if he would have came
senior
back,
year.
that'd have been a different story.
It's a
But
Heisman year.
still, yeah, that money is crazy. How again, it's like
They
it's like
gotta.
people said before. Blue Chips. Remember that
Yeah,
movie Blue Chips?
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's a great
Time.
movie.
Yeah,
They said I got paid more in college than I did in pros.
yeah. Facts. Like, what's the point? And that's why a lot of this. It's a lot of like. Look at the NFL right now. Just look at it like how it is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They only last for 4 years now, and then they ready to retire. Like, because they've been getting paid since college. Like
Hey,
before the NIL was legal, they've been getting paid.
oh yeah,
Like
they were getting
paying,
undercover paid.
unless you an employee for the school, you shouldn't be getting no money from nobody. The school should be responsible for these kids surviving in college.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. And that changes everything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because they ain't gonna just be like, I got 20 million for you. No, we gonna make sure that you survive. We gonna pay you every month. Everything. You cool. So you can
yeah.
still go to where you want, but you still gonna make money while you doing it. You don't need to be making millions, especially in high school. Now it's in, you know what I mean? Like you a high school kid, you before you even go to college, they offering you $7 million. You ain't done nothing. Like they just giving it to you. Like, come on, man. You think a kid, a high school kid, 18 years old, 17, some of them
Getting all that
17,
money.
they about to wild out. Look at Mikey Williams. You know what I'm saying? He was the first high school player to get a NIU deal, and now where he at now? He done got into some trouble, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
Central Florida.
Yeah, man. Like, come on,
He
man.
went
Don't
from
be
Memphis
doing
to
that.
Central Florida so he can play.
Yes. You know
But
what I mean? I'm staying
Dylan, if
with.
you were just naming off quarterbacks, those quarterbacks are coming in this year. This gonna be a big quarterback year.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
got
yeah.
at least 6, 7, maybe 8 quarterbacks coming
Dog.
in this year.
It's gonna be half the league gonna have quarterbacks that are like 22 years or 25 average of age. 25 is
25,
average.
25 and below.
Yes, and below.
It's gonna be nuts.
Yes, but
This is gonna be like that second coming.
but we
Like,
really
all right,
don't.
all the old heads are out. Here come the new
Hmm.
guys, and it's just it's a new era coming,
You know what's
and
so crazy?
it damn well is gonna be exciting.
Aaron Rodgers gonna retire soon. Patrick Mahomes gonna be the old head. Matthew Stafford gonna retire soon. Like it's gonna be
No,
a
I think Stafford
time.
retires now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a time where Patrick Mahomes is the old head.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Dylan's asking, do the Bears stick with Fields?
I think they stick with Fields for one more year unless they trying to do something.
I agree. I 100% agree. I think they trade that top pick. They
Yeah.
move down.
Yeah,
I don't know, a couple spots.
couple spots, just a
You
few.
got Washington up there, the Patriots. I mean, they can move down and they can grab Marvin Harrison,
Yeah,
add him with DJ Moore.
yeah.
Then they
Ooh,
still got the
that'd be
9th
great.
pick.
Yeah,
And they can get that offensive tackle from Penn State. Or if they really want to be crazy, why don't you grab Neighbors from LSU? You have 2 stud wide receivers coming out. Of the
yeah.
draft.
No. They not
Then
gonna
you
do
got
that. That's
all
a
the
good
damn
one.
weapons.
That's a good one though. That's a good one. But they not gonna do that. They will if they smart. They'll probably honestly. If they really want a wide receiver that bad, they'll take Marvin first. But I think they'll take
Oh,
the
yeah.
best tackle on the board first. If they, you know what I mean?
Oh, they're
I
not
think-
taking. They're taking Marvin, and then they're going to take the tackle.
That's what
in
I would
line.
do. Yeah, that's what I would do, and then take a tackle. I would take Marvin and then a tackle, and then you might be good because I think Justin Fields is good, and they gonna have to draft a couple more of them, but they gonna have to
yeah.
do something, man. If they can protect him, I think he'll be fine. They can't protect him. He
They're about to
running
get a
for his
slew
life
of
every
picks
game.
for that number 1.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're going to get another second rounder. So,
Somebody want Caleb Williams or Drake May. That's why.
it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be either Washington, depending on who takes over that job,
Yep.
or it's going to be Gerard Mayo wants, hey, I need to solidify this quarterback
Gerard
position,
Mayo.
and he's going to jump up and grab that man. And whichever one goes, the other one's going to Washington.
We'll see.
So if Washington doesn't move up and take first, and it's the Patriots, Caleb's going there, then Drake May's going to Washington. Vice versa.
Gerard Mayo was a defensive guy, so we'll see. History
He
shows
knows
us.
he knows that team ain't going nowhere without a quarterback.
Yeah, you're right about that. I hope
This
he
ain't
knows
happening.
that. I hope he knows that.
He does. He knows that defense is ready. That defense it was a good defense.
Yes,
They were
was.
actually pretty decent this year.
And Willie Anderson, he showed up. Good rookie year. Good rookie year.
Oh yeah. For
sure.
the Texans, yes.
Yes, good rookie year.
But this draft's gonna be crazy because I think a lot of things happen. Like I can see the Chargers trading back out of that fifth spot just to pick up more picks. I can see the Bengals trying to trade up. I can see them doing different things because you got two receivers that are coming now. You don't know what's going on with Higgins. Franchise tag him, move him, wherever. People are saying he's going to Carolina. You got Tyler Boyd. Do you want to pay him? What's going to happen there?
We don't want to pay him.
No, if you don't do that, well then you put the money into Higgins, or do you trade Higgins, your 18th, a couple other picks, and move up and try to get one of these other guys, Neighbors or Romeo Odazi or Doozy? I want to say his name is from Washington.
Doozier or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what they was calling him.
There's some good wideouts coming out too. Some pretty good wideouts.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll just see.
It's about 4 or 5 of them. It maybe 6. It's gonna be some sneaky. It's gonna be a Puka in there somewhere too.
Oh, there's always.
It's gonna be a Puka.
Always one of them Pukas. Always a Puka in that like 3rd to 5th round. You always get that guy that'll just come out of nowhere and do something. He's a 5th round dude. They literally drafted. They drafted 2 of their players, 5th rounds back-to-back years, and now they're starters and stars.
Oh yeah.
Puka and Kyron Williams, both in the 5th round, 22 and 23. That is nuts. It's absolutely
that is nuts.
insane.
And they said they bet a lot on Puka. Like they was like, all right, this the guy we want. He didn't show up. He didn't really test good, but we know he gonna be something. He had 180 yards in that loss to the Lions.
Oh yeah, he balled out.
Yeah, he
balled the hell out because they were worried about Cooper Kupp, and then he ran.
You almost forgot Cooper Kupp was on the team this year because injuries.
Well, he was hurt.
I know what I was going to say because of injuries, but also when he played, it was still the young boy was out there balling. He was out there balling.
What's up, Dylan asked, how about that Washington coach going to Alabama?
Yeah, he better. Hey, he got big shoes to fill.
Well, of course. Anybody that was going there had that. But you look at it like this. You know why Alabama went and grabbed him? He's 25, and why do I want to say 2?
In the Pac-12?
Or something like that. Maybe 4 in the last how many years?
In the Pac-12?
Well, yeah, facing whoever. The Pac-12, facing whoever they face out of conference.
Okay.
Since he's been in Washington, his record's that. And he's also got a winning record. He's also got a winning record against Lanning, the Oregon coach, and Sarkisian, who just now joined the SEC in Texas. He's beat them all. So, I mean, the guy knows the game. I mean, he took Washington, a program, that was.
Nah, they went to the playoffs with Jake Browning. Don't.
Well, yeah,
like
every now and then they show the hell up.
Yeah,
every now and then they show the hell up.
Playoffs.
And they're like, oh, here we are.
Yeah,
and then they're gone.
Recently,
but he was there. He was there for that.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you got to show me. That's big shoes to fill down there. You got to show me. That's the SEC. That's different from the Pac.
Well, you got to think that's a whole different recruiting class.
Yeah, but
he'll get players that he couldn't get in Washington.
Okay, that's what they better hope. They better hope that that's the case. Is what I'm saying. He was a great coach at Washington for sure. I'm not saying.
Oh yeah, he did. And Dylan goes, he beat an all-star Oregon team twice this year. Yes, he definitely did it.
Winner. Yes, he's a winner for sure.
He built that offense up. That defense. If that defense could have been, listen, just a little
bit. Yeah,
just that much better.
That's what I was about to say.
Just a little bit better. They could have beat Michigan. The thing is that game was to the wire, to the end.
Yeah.
When I was watching the national championship, right, I'm like, holy shit. It went off right away, 14-3. Then it went 17-3, and then I had to go pick up my brother from the airport.
Yeah.
I get him come back. I turn it on, and it's 17-13. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought this game was about to be blown out. I wasn't even gonna worry about watching it no more, and it was close.
Yeah. Keep throwing in Michigan. Not no more. Because they all
Well,
gone.
he's a Michigan fan. That's what he is.
I know, but they all gone now. So we won't
Edwards
know.
stayed. I think a couple players did stay.
Did Edwards stay?
Yeah, Edwards decided to stay.
If him and Blake Corum left, then nah, because that's y'all's whole team.
No, Edwards said he's staying because Blake left.
Okay.
They do have another decent quarterback that's coming behind JJ. They're going to still be a good team. They're already picked.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're picked to start top 10. They're going to be number 7, they're saying.
Even without Harbaugh, I think they'll still be a good team.
Oh, yeah. I think that, again, the Big Ten's about to be ruthless.
It's about to be ruthless, and we about to run through that shit.
Oh, Dylan, I agree. They will be top 10. I said,
definitely.
There's a couple people I've already listened to them. They're saying Michigan's about 6 or 7. And that's right now. That's without knowing whatever else happens. That's right this second.
Yep.
I mean, of course, they're saying with Ohio State's pickups were 2. I think Oregon was Oregon 5? Oregon was 5. Penn State was 10.
We need that one all
So we already got 4 teams in the top 10.
Yeah, I know. But the
Big
fact
Ten's
that we
about to be
adding
crazy.
teams, the teams that we adding is always ranked teams. Well, not I ain't gonna say always, but recently they are ranked teams. So hopefully they keep that up in the Big Ten. It's gonna make the Big Ten better because it'd be a lot of bums in the Big Ten, man.
There is. And you know what's funny is some of those bums are great. Are great bums because they got that true grit and roughness. So they play you tough. Yeah. And you get that early in the year. Yeah. You're gonna beat them, but they give you that whole first half of we're right here. And then you'll smack them, but you're like, oh shit, all right, we went through something.
Yeah.
Dylan goes, if
Ryan Day fired.
If Ryan doesn't beat Michigan this year, he will never beat them again. If Ryan Day doesn't beat Michigan this year, he's not going to be the head coach.
He ain't going to have a chance to beat them at Ohio State again.
He will never have a chance to beat them again unless he goes to like another Big Ten school.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, no, sorry, buddy.
Maybe him and Luke Fickell switch spots and Luke comes back.
You cannot lose 4 years in a row and think you're going to stay at Ohio State as a coach.
Yeah, no. I mean, he got a winning record of some.
I don't care about none of that.
Crazy, but
again, all your losses in the Big Ten is to Michigan? No.
That's it?
No.
That is literally it.
No, bro, we can't do
that. He lost to Purdue that one year.
I don't care about none of that.
That was it. Purdue was the only other loss in his Michigan.
He got 3. He got 3 Michigan losses.
So he's lost 4 times ever in the Big Ten. Purdue and Michigan 3 times.
Oh my goodness, bro, that's not cool. Okay, you can lose to Purdue. Don't lose to them. I don't care if you lose to Purdue. I don't care if you lose. I'd rather you lose to Purdue than them.
Well, yeah, of course. Of course, that's the rivalry. That's where it's at. But hey, I'm going to be real. I'm going to speak some real with you. I'm a football fan before I'm anything.
Yep.
Because if there was no football, I wouldn't be a fan. I want this rivalry to be real. I don't want to kill them 500 times in a row.
Oh, no, it's real now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so happy.
I love that.
Yeah. That they won these games. Even though I was pissed as shit when it happened.
Yeah,
I'm
we talked
happy
about it.
Michigan's become relevant.
Yeah.
Or this rivalry's become relevant. They've always been relevant, but this rivalry, because now it makes it that much more meaningful.
It mean more, yeah.
And what I love about what's happened now is we added these teams, the divisions are gone.
Right.
So now we not only could play
the best
Michigan,
team play at the end.
We can play Michigan. Yes, we'll play Michigan the last game of the season like always.
Yep.
And then we could play them again in the Big Ten championship if we're both right there.
Yes.
And then just like he's saying here, you get the 12-team playoffs. You play again in there. 12-team playoffs. He technically never has to beat Michigan to win it all. You're right. Yeah. But he has to, because no matter what, we're playing at the end of the year.
Regardless, it's the same game. It's always going to be that game.
We play in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
So either way,
just think if just say we end the season, we won, they 2, and then we beat them or they beat us. we can still meet in the next game in the
in the
Big
Big
Ten
Ten
championship
championship.
because they not gonna drop us too far to where we
And
not.
then
We
if
still
the
gonna be
other
the
one
highest
wins
Big
that
Ten team,
game, both of them
unless
land up in the playoffs.
yeah, but
And you could
unless we
possibly meet for a third time in the playoffs or in the championship.
that's on,
That's even more insane.
but Mike, that's only if Oregon ain't undefeated. No,
Well,
USC,
yeah, that's
all
what I'm
these other.
saying.
That's
We have
only
to
if
be
they
right
not
there.
undefeated. Yeah, if none of them teams are undefeated, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we ain't
Yes.
talking about no 12-2, 10
No,
and two,
he's saying 10 and
10 and
2
two.
still
Nah,
gets in if your two losses are to a 12-0
yeah,
team.
yeah,
So
it
yeah,
does.
I
But
mean that's exactly how this is going to work.
we going
These
for the
12-team playoffs
undefeated.
is going to be insane.
Oh yeah, this about to be great. Hell
It
yeah.
is. It is about to be
Hell yeah, we've
insanely
been
great.
waiting on this. We've been talked about this.
Oh yeah,
We
we've been
we
had this
been yeah
conversation.
yeah we've been had this conversation, man. Yeah, hell yeah. I can't wait to see it.
No, I
And I
know.
like that it's no sides, man. Just
No
everybody
division.
just go in there and just bang it out. That's what I like. The two best teams end up at the end. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. I
because
like that.
we always hate when it's like, all right, and Iowa gets in there. They
Yeah,
got no
like come
damn
on,
offense.
man.
They got all defense.
Yeah,
Great.
come on,
Then you
man. Get
got
that out of
this,
here.
a sneaky Purdue or a Wisconsin. And you're like, ah, great.
And then the
So
Big Ten championship, a blowout damn near
yeah,
every time.
then it's either Ohio State or Michigan blowing the hell out of whoever the hell they're facing, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even Penn State, or if it's them, I mean, they're blowing. See, those three teams from that, they were stupid to put us all in that division.
Right.
Like we're all in the same. Like, nah, that was dumb. You needed to put one of the other ones over there, like
Yeah.
with Wisconsin.
Once they seen that it was something, they should have switched them sides, man. They should have put somebody on the other side. I always thought that. Like, what the hell, man? Like, you just got that's crazy. The best game of the best rivalry is a regular season game. That should be a championship game every year.
Exactly. Them games are going to all count.
Every year.
And it's going to be great that they count now.
Yeah. Everyone. Everyone. They might not even play as many. I see. I wish they would play less out of conference games. Like, just everybody just really play everybody. Like, you know
Well,
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
now it's got to be less. I think there's only going to be
Yeah.
two.
Two instead of 3 or 4.
I think
Some
it's
people
only
be
two
having 4,
now.
but it usually be 3. Yeah, it's got to be less, man, because it's got to be
Because
a lot
there's
of
more
bang out.
teams.
Yeah, man, that's what I like.
But we get 2 buys now. There's 2 buys.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. Well, I mean, it's good for the players. It's good for the
Well,
players.
yeah, because the buys because we're usually traveling. We're gonna have to travel to the West Coast now, and that's when the
Yeah.
other buy will be. The first buy will be whenever, and then you'll get that other buy after you play on the West Coast, or
On
if
the
they got to
West
come
Coast.
here, their buy will be after that game.
Yeah, man, that's
Yes, Michigan plays
different.
Texas, Oregon, and USC. They play they play a hell of a schedule. Their schedule is ridiculous.
yeah. They got
They got
lot
a
on
tough
their
ass
plate.
schedule. Yeah,
Everybody
and you play
do.
Washington. I'm pretty sure you play Washington because I think you play 3 of the new teams that come in.
I think we got to go to Oregon.
We got 2. No, we only got 1. I think
I
we
think
might
we
only
going
have
to
Oregon.
Oregon. I think we going to Oregon too.
We got
going to
Oregon, maybe
Eugene.
UCLA, but yeah, I think we got Oregon.
We going to Eugene. That's crazy, bro.
Fire that schedule maker, Dylan says. Yeah, you guys got one hell of a road.
Man,
One hell of a damn road. And if you guys
Yeah.
make it out of all that, you guys definitely deserve
hats off.
every
for
bit of it.
sure.
Yeah, you definitely deserve it all.
You got to tip the hat to that for sure.
Because
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, you're playing Texas, who's still going to be. I mean, Quinn and Urs is staying. That team's still going to be together. Playing an Oregon team that's still going to have solid pieces. I mean, you got to figure out who's going to be their quarterback. Because Bo Nix ain't staying for the 100th year. He's able to. He's
think
out
they
of
got
there.
one though. They got one.
Well, I'm sure they do.
They stay
Oh,
with
who
one.
they pick up? They actually. I think someone in the transfer portal might have went there.
Was it Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel's there.
Dylan Gabriel,
That's who it
yeah.
is.
Dylan
It's
Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. So now
that's about to be crazy.
you got him. Yeah, that's going to be nuts. I mean, it's about to be insane.
This is about to be crazy. Yeah. This is about to be crazy. But hey, I look forward to it though. I tell you
Hell
that.
yeah.
And whoever come out on top of this season, big dog status. Like this a big one right here. Because everybody really it's gonna be a dog fight, man. 12 teams, bro. That's more football.
Dylan goes, I like the old Clemson strategy. Blow everyone out and possibly win it all at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clemson played a bunch of trash. And
Them days is over though for Clemson though. Them days
oh
is
yeah,
over.
I don't think they become anything anymore. That whole thing's
It's
fell
been a
apart.
while.
I think
Players don't
Sweeney
want to
needs to
play
switch
there.
coaching places. He needs to go
Yeah,
somewhere new.
yeah. That culture dead. The culture dead. You can't get the players no more. They
Yeah,
don't
a
want to
lot of
come
things
play there.
changed there.
You got to change it up. It's time for a new culture, man. The era over with. Once the era's done, you got to move on.
Yeah, you
That's
got
how it
just. I
works.
mean, that's what happens. Whether it's with Michigan or Ohio State, that always happens. You saw it happen. Brady Hoke had 1 or 2 years and was trashed, and you had Rich
Yeah,
Rodriguez
Rich
trash. You had
Rodriguez. Yep.
Cooper who
Cooper.
couldn't beat Michigan
Yep.
and couldn't win the big game was trash.
Yep.
Luke Fickle had a down year, even though
Lloyd
was
Carr was in there at a point in
gone.
time. All that,
Lloyd
man.
Carr was good until the end, and then finally
Man.
it was time for him to go
Until yeah.
because he was beating Cooper the whole time.
Brady was a joke. Rich
Sweeney did
Rodriguez.
great. Sweeney was a hell of a coach. He's still a hell of a
Man, listen,
coach.
bro.
He did great things at Clemson. He just needs now
Man,
to
listen,
switch
man.
teams.
We went on
And
a
yes,
10.
Brady
We went on
Joe.
a 10-year run, so we can let them get these three. If they can get one more, but after that, man, listen, man, Ryan got to go, and it's time to do some other shit.
I'm not even worried about that no more. We'll see what that happens next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can get this one too. It's a whole new team, damn near. Well, nah, not really. A new
All right, all
quarterback.
right. If we're talking sports more, we won't hold this off until Sunday. Dylan, I'm going to ask you,
Let's
what
go.
do you think is going to happen in this divisional playoffs? You got KC Buffalo, you got Houston Baltimore, you got Detroit, Tampa, and Green Bay 49ers. What are your picks, Dylan? Whoever's out there, whoever's in the chat or listening, type in, give us your picks. I want to know. And we'll give you ours since, again, 2 games have already happened by the time we actually talk to you on Sunday.
Right.
So while you guys get your picks in, Jay, who do you got, Texans or the Ravens?
Texans or the Ravens, man. Lamar Jackson is a very good quarterback, man. He likes to win games in the regular season, but in the playoffs he don't do that well. They at home. I like their defense, so I'm gonna go with CJ not being able, as a rookie quarterback, not being able to make it. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens, even though my gut want me to pick the Texans, man. But that defense the Ravens got, I don't know if he can. I don't know. In Baltimore, it's gonna be a different environment.
It's going to be way closer than people think,
Yeah.
but I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm taking Roquan Smith and that linebacking core, that
Yeah.
secondary. I can't pronounce a dude on the line, Mbaku or Mbuku. That dude's been crazy this year. You got Clowney, who's been doing all right this year too. I mean, he's been doing enough to get himself a bonus check with sacks. So
Right.
that defense is why I'm picking that, because I think it's
Gotta pick
different.
the Ravens, man. It's gonna be close. I'm with you. 3-point
All right.
game.
Dylan's with us. He says the Ravens too. All right. Bills,
All right.
Chiefs. Dylan says he's got the Bills. Who do you got?
Patrick Mahomes is in the Chiefs, man. Josh
Taking
Allen.
Mahomes in the
But
chest.
I'm gonna tell you why though. The only reason why is because when they play each other, Josh Allen just feels like he has to do everything. If he does what he did in the last game, then maybe they'll win. But he just got to show me that he's not gonna go out there and think it's him versus Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? And no, you got a whole team, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in a close one.
Okay.
In a close one.
I'm going to ride with Dylan. I'm going to say the Bills, and here's why. It has been Allen doing that every time.
Yes.
Every time it is Mahomes, Allen, Mahomes comes out on top, whether it's by a coin flip or a flag at the end, something stupid happens. I think they figured it out a little bit, especially with using James Cook over the last month.
They
I think they
good.
got something rolling.
Yeah.
And the cold is not going to affect them, because guess what? The game's in Buffalo.
Right.
And it's still going to be cold, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's just going to be snow. It ain't going to be -10. There's going to be snow probably.
Gonna be snow out there, yeah.
So it'll be different in that sense.
Two young
So I
running
think the
backs.
Bills finally come over that hump, and that's what happens there. So the Bills get that one. So it's Bills-Ravens AFC Championship game for me.
Okay.
You say Chiefs, Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs.
Dylan says Bills-Ravens.
All right.
All right, so now on to the NFC. We're going to start with Detroit and the Baker-led Buccaneers.
Detroit and Baker, and I'm definitely right now the way Mike Evans been playing, the way Baker been playing, that defense been showing up. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with the
Oh,
Bucks
all
over the
right, all
Lions. I'm
right.
gonna go with the Bucks, even though
Last week it was me with all the upsets. This week it's you.
yeah, I want the Bucks over the Lions, man, for sure. I think they just a
Dylan's
better
going with
team right now.
all right. Dylan's going with Detroit.
Yeah.
He says Detroit's going to get him. I'm going to go with Detroit. I think
Mm-hmm.
they got over that hump. I think that game was bigger than what people realize. McVay,
Oh, it was.
Campbell,
Hell yeah.
Goff, Stafford. I think that was a big game, and I think that's going to propel Detroit, and I think that's huge. I think Detroit gets that game.
All right. All right.
Now we go Niners,
good.
Packers.
Come on, man. You know I'm going with them Niner boys, man.
All right.
That
So
defense,
is
they
Dylan.
rested, they
9.
ready to play. They got some time to get their heads together and do what they do to be prepared to play good football. And I think
Okay.
Jordan Love, the buck stops right here, buddy.
All right. Well, with you, Dylan's got the Niners too.
Yeah, Niners, baby.
Now,
This ain't Dallas.
now,
Don't say
this
nothing
game,
crazy, Mike.
this game's gonna be close.
Don't know.
This
Don't
ain't gonna
say
be
nothing
no
crazy.
blowout.
Yeah, you crazy, man.
I think 10 points.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
10.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be no crazy
Yeah,
21.
okay.
I think J Love and that team has figured things out. I think Aaron Jones is doing the damn thing. He come back. He's healthy now. And
Right.
I think that was great. He was injured, got healthy at the end of the season, and he's doing it. I mean, God. And those wide
Hey, he had a
receivers out there,
great
they
game.
trust Love trusts them. And they're just no-namers. You know, you don't know them. Romeo
Right.
Dobbs and
Right.
well, Watson ain't even playing. Their number one hasn't even played.
You know what's so crazy? If they would have ran Aaron Jones more, he could have ran for over 200 yards in that game.
Oh,
That's
yeah, of
been
course.
Dallas' problem all year is they can't stop the run. That's been their problem all year.
Of course. But
Literally.
I'm going to go with the Niners, too. I'm going to take the
Yeah.
Niners, too. But
Niners.
close.
Yeah. Nah.
Dylan goes, it's Allen's time. Too much improvement with Allen this year to choke.
I don't think he gonna choke though. That's the thing. I don't think he's gonna choke. I think Allen is gonna do what he does.
You saying just Mahomes going to get him at the end?
Just Mahomes, it's just something about it, man. It's just something about that matchup to where Josh Allen just think it's about them too. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And he gonna do something in that game that's gonna shift the whole entire game.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
It's
right.
gonna be at the wrong time. It's the wrong thing. He shouldn't have did that. But that's not a choke. That's just a mistake. You know what I mean? I don't think he gonna choke. I don't think he gonna choke. But I don't
All
think
right.
they gonna win that game though. It's gonna be close.
It's going to be close.
It's gonna be close.
All right. Well, Dylan goes, Green Bay isn't facing Foldy locks this time. The Niners going to beat them down. Brock Purdy throwing for 400. Woo!
Oh,
That's
no,
a hell of a.
no,
that's a hot take. You think Purdy going
That's
for
a
400?
super hot take. That's a super hot take. That's super hot. Purdy don't. Yeah, nah.
I don't know if Purdy's throwing for no 4.
I think Christian McCaffrey gonna have the big day.
I think Green Bay's got a solid defense. Yeah,
I told you Devontae Adams was gonna go crazy in that Eagles game, and they still lose the game. I knew that was gonna happen, so I'm saying the same thing. McCaffrey gonna go crazy. But
I need you to pause for a second.
Yeah.
Say what you just said.
What?
Say what you just said. Say it.
Damn, what did I just say, man? I'm high, man.
Who'd you just say was going to have a big game?
Who did I say? Devontae Smith.
There you go. Now you're right. You said Devontae Adams.
Oh, did I? Yeah, my bad. Because that's the Devontae I think of. When
I
I say
know.
Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae Smith had a big game. Well, A.J. Brown didn't
Yeah.
play. Supposedly, he was at a boxing match.
I know. That's what I said.
That's what they were saying. He was at a boxing
Well,
match
I ain't say
somewhere.
that. I said that AJ ain't playing. I said that on
Yeah,
the show.
Devontae Smith had a big game. He
And they
did.
still gonna lose though.
I picked the Bucks and the Packs.
So
I had
Christian
the Packers and the
McCaffrey
Bucks.
is gonna have a big game, and it's gonna be they gonna win the game still. Green Bay.
Dylan's
ain't gonna be,
saying
I'm telling you.
35-14. Niners blow them out.
I will say, yeah, about 34, 35 points. I'll say 34-17. 34-17. Because I think they'll get something off. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go 24-14.
24-14. All
Yeah.
right.
So
All right.
I
All right.
think what Purdy has a problem with is pressure. Green Bay will get
Yeah.
pressure. You saw him get it all on that top offensive line of Dallas.
Right. Yep.
He's going to get pressured, and I think that'll be the problem. That's why CMC will probably have a good game.
Yeah, I think he
But
is.
I really think that's why he keeps it close.
I don't think it's gonna
All
be
right,
too
Furman,
close.
what's up, my man?
Shout out, shout out. But you know that defense, 49ers defense, I think they're gonna get
Yes.
some turnovers. That's why it's gonna be that high.
Well, and that's why I believe it's going to be the
I think the
24. I think that's right at
49ers
10
are
point.
whatever their 30-point score is, I think they're scoring in the 30s.
All right. You guys got high scoring and Niners ass whipping.
Because
Dylan?
because of defense. Defense is
All
gonna
right.
get some turnovers and get them in position to score easy points.
All right.
Yeah.
Dylan says this is his Super Bowl. Ravens versus the Lions.
Ravens versus the Lions.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Ravens. Man, damn.
You already know who you're going with.
I'm going with Ravens Niners, man.
I know you are.
I'm going with Ravens Niners, man. Ravens Niners, and I think I'm gonna go with Ravens Niners, man. I'm not even gonna say who I think win. I'm gonna just
Yeah, you don't even got to pick one. Listen.
yeah,
If
no,
I had to
that's it.
pick who I want, I would love Detroit to go to the Super Bowl. I would absolutely
fire.
love that.
Yeah, let Barry Sanders put a helmet on for like a snap. You know what I mean?
Get out there
Just to-
one snap.
just to feel it. You know what
Just
I mean?
unretire for one snap.
Yeah, for one snap, and just let him just go out there and get a snap. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and take a knee. Let him take the
Yeah,
ball.
don't-
And
yeah.
go run 1 yard.
Take
Run
a
1
knee.
yard and take a knee. Let him say, "Hey, I was in the Super Bowl. Got 1 yard."
Yes,
Dude,
It's
that would be classic. If they could do something like that, that would be
my
amazing.
favorite player all time, bro. Is Barry Sanders.
That would be hell of amazing to see something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But again, of course, I'm gonna still think it's the Nines versus the Ravens,
yeah, Nines Ravens.
and that would be great. That would be great. And look, Dylan says he was sad about the Browns. Listen, dude, I was sad too because to me, if it would have been the Browns, Detroit in the Super Bowl, you know how nuts that
That
would have been.
nuts. But you know what's so crazy? I wasn't even. It was, it's Ohio, so I was still repping for them. But I just knew, like, come on, man, it's Flacco.
I didn't think that defense was gonna fucking not show up. Like they didn't even show up. They weren't even
defense
there.
didn't want to play. Like,
And then Flacco 2 pick sixes back
that's what
to
I'm
back.
saying. Flacco
Woo.
does that, man.
You can't do nothing after that. After that, it was
Nothing.
over. Like there was no playing no more.
It sucked all the air out the stadium.
That's 14 points in a matter of a minute.
Yeah,
That's insane.
crazy. Yeah, that should have never happened like that, man.
No, it shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have, but it did, and it was ugly.
Dylan says that's the Joe we know and love. Yes.
Yes.
That is the Joe we did
It
know
sure
and love.
is. Yep.
I mean, he was a baller, but he did throw a lot of picks.
Man, goodness gracious.
I mean, he
Just,
was a
you know,
baller though.
Yeah,
He got his
definitely
trophy. He got his MVP. He
Yeah.
did his thing.
was. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, all right. Flacco. Hey,
He
even
was a
what you
good
did
feeling. He
last.
still got y'all to the playoffs.
Yeah, what you did, you got the Browns to the playoffs. 1,600 yards, or was it? Yeah, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Yeah.
You still did your thing those last 6 games.
Yeah,
You still did it.
He did. He did.
Oh, you want to bring up Jay Cutler, Dylan?
Man, get Jay Cutler
Jesus.
out of here.
That's what Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's a better Jay Cutler.
No,
He's a better Jay Cutler.
Hell no. Jay Cutler never got close to a Super Bowl.
He didn't. That's why I say Joe's better because of that sense.
He's a
But
way
Jay
better.
Cutler
You
threw
can't
all
even
them
mention Jay
interceptions.
Cutler. You can't. Oh, okay, the interceptions. Okay, I
Yeah,
was
the
about to say.
gunslingers. That's where he's
Yeah,
at. He's
yeah.
throwing the ball down.
Shit,
the
Brett
field.
Favre threw a lot of
Brett Favre.
interceptions.
Brett Favre
Tom
was
Brady
crazy
threw a
with
lot
it.
of interceptions.
Peyton Manning, his first
Peyton
year was
Manning
20
threw a
and
lot
20.
Yeah, he
I
threw
mean, he
a
was
lot
like
of
28, 25 or whatever the hell it
But
was.
when you throw 30, 40 passes a game, you're gonna throw a lot of interceptions. It's just it's just like the point guard that handled the ball majority of the time. He gonna have turnovers. You know what I mean? The highest turnovers in the league, just look, it's always ball handlers. It's always the guy that got the ball. The guy that got the ball the most.
Green Bay beat the Steelers. When Aaron Rodgers.
I know, I remember
Aaron
that.
Rodgers beat that year?
Actually, I do remember that. Wasn't Brandon Marshall on the team still? It was Cutler and Marshall.
Cutler and Marshall.
Yeah, I think Marshall was on that team. Brandon Marshall was still on
Because
that
then
team.
who
I
else was on
remember
that
that.
squad? Because you
So
had to have
he,
more than that.
all right. So he did
Was
come close
DeMarcus
then.
Ware? DeMarcus? No, that was
Nah, Demarcus Ware.
no.
Nah,
DeMarcus was still with the
he was
Cowboys.
still with the Cowboys. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God, they still had a squad though. Because I'm trying to think. Because you had Marshall. Who's the other receiver?
Who for the Bronco? I mean for
Denver.
the Denver. I don't know. I don't know who was on that team.
I
I don't
don't know
remember that
either.
damn team. I just
But yeah,
remember. I
Cutler
remember Brandon
did his
Marshall was on that
thing.
team.
I mean, Cutler did all right with the Bears.
That was the only season he had.
Yep, that's what happened. Yeah, he got sick during the game, and it was something. Yeah, it was something to do with the diabetes or whatever. Hey,
Oh
you're allowed
shit.
to say shit in the comments. You're all right with that. And his backup threw a pick six. That was the reason because I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that. I remember it. But I just listen, bro. They threw a lot of interceptions. They won some games, but until you get that Super Bowl, man, well, I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, yeah, that's why Flacco's still above because that's
Yeah,
what he
because he
did.
got the MVP
He got the MVP,
in the
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
MVP, and the Super Bowl trophy.
Yes,
That's what puts him
gotta give
above
him
that.
that.
He may not be a Hall of Famer, but he still got that.
Man, if you got a Super Bowl, you probably and you got the MVP of a Super Bowl, you probably a Hall of Famer.
You
And
should be. You would
but he
think so,
got the
right?
numbers to back it up too. I was about to say, if you got the numbers to back it up too, you didn't just step in and Nick Foles that shit. Nah, he got the numbers. You know what I mean?
Say Nick Foles got the MVP, don't he?
Yeah, but I'm just saying he don't got the numbers overall, so he probably won't be a Hall of Famer. But Flacco got the numbers
Oh
overall.
yeah,
He
Flacco
got
got the
playoff
overall
shit, all
career
that.
numbers.
Hell
No,
yeah,
yeah.
and he got a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, he definitely getting in the Hall of Fame. Maybe
Cleveland
not
fans were
first.
hoping that Flacco was going to do what Nick Foles did. Listen, don't talk about
Rex
Rex
Grossman,
Grossman now.
yeah, Rex Grossman was
He went to
yeah,
the Super Bowl, got his
he
whole
did.
ass
It got
beat, but he was
smashed. Yeah,
there.
yeah.
He got smoked.
Peyton Manning and them wasn't it?
Yeah, the Colts
Yeah,
ran through them
I
boys.
remember that. Oh
Wasn't
yeah,
it
I
like
remember that.
40,
Yeah, they
45
blew the
to
doors, bro. And I
and
was like, damn, how Rex Grossman make it, man? What?
well, that's
That
like saying how
defense,
well, I
they
mean
Urlacher and them, bro. That
Urlacher,
defense, yeah, that
Tillman,
defense. They had
dude, they
everybody on
had
that
some boys
defense.
on
They
that
had
squad.
everybody. They was damn near the '85 Bears defense.
Oh yeah, they had a good ass defense.
They was damn near the '85 Bears defense. Like, but Rex
God,
Grossman
who
just
was Rex
wasn't it.
Grossman's weapons? Is that Cedric Benson still on that
Cedric
squad?
Benson, I think, was still maybe. I don't remember them, bro. That
Who's
was
the
like
fucking
'08 or
wide
some shit.
receivers, man? Them guys, like
Was that '07 or something? That was
that was a
way back.
crazy thing.
'06 maybe. Shit like
No,
that was a minute ago.
when did Peyton win?
Peyton won in like '07 or something because Eli won two right after that.
No, I thought Pittsburgh won in '07.
Somebody did.
They went in 10, and
I
I thought
know.
they won in '07.
I know Pittsburgh. They scored. They got some shit off. They went to two. They won one of those, I think.
Let's take a look. See,
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at that, because it's hard to. It was just so much going on at that time. That's a different era of football right there.
dude, look at this though. Let me look at this.
Yeah,
What's it say? I was just reading it.
Peyton was like '07, man. I'm telling you, Pittsburgh was '08 maybe, and then the Giants '09 and 2010 because they got two in a row.
Eli Manning, Nick Foles, only two QBs to beat Brady in the Super Bowl.
I know, and Eli did it twice.
Grossman completed 20 of 28 passes, including a 1-yard touchdown pass. Wow,
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Yeah.
It was the '07, and it was 29-17.
Who was in '07?
It was the Bears Colts.
That's what I just said. Peyton Manning won in '07.
Yeah.
I just said that.
I want to see who's got.
And then Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh was like '09, and I think Eli won the very next year in '08, and then they won in 2010 or 2010 or some shit like that. Can't fully remember, but I know Eli won one right after Peyton won one. He beat Brady twice.
Let's see here. Yeah, this is crazy. Cedric Benson was definitely on there. Bernard
Yeah, shout
Berrien.
out. Okay.
Ooh, Lance Briggs.
I remember Lance Briggs.
Desmond
Gunner.
Clark was their tight end.
Yeah. I remember Desmond Clark.
Rasheed Davis.
They was trash, man.
John Gilmore. Robbie Gold was the kicker.
Robbie Gold.
Look at Brian Greasy backed up Rex Grossman.
They had a decent team though.
You
They
know
was good
who
enough
they
to make
had
the
on
Super
that team,
Bowl.
though? Devin Hester.
Yeah, Devin Hester. Yeah, I forgot about Hess.
Ooh, Hunter
Greatest
Hillenmeyer.
greatest kick return man of all time. Kick, punt, all that. You just give him the
Daniel
ball, he scored.
Manning on
Daniel Manning.
defense. Look, their
Okay.
offensive line was great because that's when they had Olin Karutz. Oh, Mushi Muhammad was the other
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah. Musa
They had
Muhammad.
Odawali, whatever the hell this guy's name is. You know him if you saw the name. Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
Why it says Adrian Peterson? That's weird.
I mean, he was on a. He didn't know that. No,
It's a different Adrian Peterson.
Oh, I was about to say, bro, what?
Yeah, it says Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, bro.
But it says went to Georgia.
Oh, I
Southern.
know who you. Yeah, yep. I know.
Yeah.
Nah, I know what Adrian Peterson that is.
And I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Greg Olson was a tight end too.
Greg Olson. I was trying to think, man. Yeah,
They
Greg
had a
Olson.
good
yeah.
squad.
They did. They was good enough to get to the Super Bowl.
Adam
but then-
Archuleta.
Adam Archuleta. That was my dude too. I didn't know he was even.
Yeah,
on
they,
that
they
team.
had a
Archuleta.
Who's
that
your
was my dude with the
mama?
Rams. He was with the Rams. That was
TJ
my
Who's Your
man.
Mama wasn't on that squad.
Nah, TJ wasn't on that squad. No way. He went from Oregon State
Or
to the
at
Bengals.
least they didn't show him.
Nah, he went from
Let
Oregon
me
State
look.
to the Bengals, bro. And then he played for.
He
who
wasn't
did he play
starting.
for? Who did he play for? Yeah, he might have played for them, but he didn't start. I didn't see he might have played in that game. I don't
No, he
remember.
wasn't. No, TJ wasn't on that squad at that time.
Yeah, I thought he was still on the Bengals.
He wasn't there yet.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet.
What up, Bobby G?
Bobby, salute. Yeah,
I see you in about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, they had a hell of an offensive line, but yeah, that team, Rex Grossman just couldn't get the job done. I
Can't
mean,
get the job done.
Peyton Manning, that was his to lose. That's how that was.
Yeah, because he should have already had one before that one. But Peyton, he lost a lot in the playoffs. He was one of
Yeah.
them quarterbacks that his talent.
He
was
got to
great.
the AFC Championship game a bunch of
and
times,
lost.
but yeah.
He just could never beat Brady. Brady just took him out a lot. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
It was
but-
Brady, or then it was the Steelers.
And I was about to say, or the Steelers.
Remember that one that-
Steelers, yeah.
Jerome Bettis, he fumbled the ball,
Jerome.
and they were going to return, but it was that shoelace tackle by Big Ben that stopped Colts from winning that game because
Yep.
he would have returned it for a touchdown, and then Peyton couldn't go all the way. Palomalu in that defense stopped him.
Yeah. Troy
God.
Polamalu in that defense, yeah. Well, people, we gonna get up out of here. So give my brother
It is
Mike
about
time
that
to prepare for the next round. He's a hard working show guy. I don't know what to call it. What
Yeah, if
you
you
call
got-
it, Mike? He's a hard working. What I don't know, because he
Well,
be
I mean, I'm
everywhere.
a
Mike everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
He everywhere. He all everywhere but nowhere. Hey,
Everywhere but nowhere.
everywhere but
Listen,
nowhere.
if y'all want to pay attention, man, the AFC North show going to start
There
at
we
8
go.
o'clock. It'll be on the Let's
go.
Talk Sports Network. But if you guys, I need y'all on TikTok. I need you to hit that follow button. We need that 1,000.
Follow.
We at five. We over 500 now. We need to get to that 1,000. I want that live.
Yeah, get to that
There's
1,000.
a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff that can happen with that live. Hit that follow button.
Yep. Well.
But all right. So Sunday, as always,
Yep. 6:30.
we will be here 6:30 to 8 o'clock for Sports Madness. The old man and the kid will be at noon.
Make
Sundays
sure
are
y'all tune
action-packed
in.
day.
Like,
What's
share,
up?
subscribe, all that.
That's right. Smash all them buttons.
Tune
You
in.
haven't already like it.
Yep.
And if you want to listen again, subscribe it.
Yep.
You know you want to be here. So get here. Who's
Salute.
saying that?
See y'all next
Oh.
time.
Later, Dylan, man.
Appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate you guys.